There's that old familiar school bell, and every great school has a great fight song, and I choose to use the University of Idaho's fight song. Say it with me, say it loud, say it proud. I-D-A-H-O, Idaho, Idaho, go, go, go! That's right, you're listening to an inspirational, exceptional, motivational episode of Conducting My Life. I am Paul Everts. I'm your host. You can reach me at my email address, and I wish you would. It's at BAND, the number 2, Gather Band Together, Comcast.net. Also, go to our handsome website. Yes, it's handsome. ConductingMyLife.com, where you'll see I'm an author, speaker, trainer, coach. I also work for the Maxwell team. I am more than willing to come out and help you and your group be better. Not perfect, better. Better people make better leaders, and gosh, we know that. It has been too long, and I want to apologize to my followers, and that's kind of a strange thing to say, followers. Okay, I want to apologize to those people that are actually listening to this podcast. You're labeled as followers, but I'm just saying I'm appreciative of you. It's been too long, and I am sorry. I'm recording this on D-Day, the 6th of June. It's Thursday. It's 9:13 in the morning in beautiful Too Hot Roseville, California. So here we go. We're working on John Maxwell's excellent book, Winning with People. I've used this book with my scholars at a charter school not to be named because I don't represent the charter school when I'm doing this, and I don't want them to get mad at me, and I don't want to be mad at them. So there's other reasons for that. But this is not one of those reasons. And no, I'm not mad at them, and I don't know about them being mad at me. I don't know why they would be. We're building a music program, we being my wife and I and many others. So let's go on. But I've used this with my scholars. They know they're listening to me. I appreciate that, scholars. So we are going to work on the 10 principle. This is principle number 10. The 10 principle. And just so you know, we go about 10 minutes, maybe 12. But I make these short. Always looking for guests. Always looking for support. We have a Venmo account, which you can please drop $1 or $2. Many more dollars would be appreciative. I'm a retired teacher, so every penny helps. Okay, here we go. People principle number 10, the 10 principle. 10 principles simply says, believing the best in people usually brings out the best out of people. Mark Twain said, keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. And that's true. The question I must ask myself is, do I believe in the best of others? Do you believe in the best of others? I don't. I do my best. As a teacher, I almost think that's a mandatory thing. It should be not even mandatory. It should be involuntary. Yes, as you get older, like I've done this now for 35 years, yes, it's a challenge. Yet, I think that you putting a 10 on someone's forehead and you believe in them, it helps. There are 5 things that Dr. Maxwell knows about people. Number 1, everybody wants to be somebody. Absolutely. Everybody wants to be somebody. We don't want to be a nobody. We want to be a somebody. Arthur George M. Adams states, there are high spots in all of our lives, and most of them have come about through encouragement from someone else. I don't care how great, how famous or successful a man or woman may be. Each hungers for applause. We really do. We want people to applaud us. We want to be recognized. We don't want to be ignored. We don't want people to turn their backs on us. Come on. You're not human. And then this is how I always end my show. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And I care about you. That's why I spend time to do this. And I really appreciate those that are hanging with me. I march to my own drummer, and I thought I have done that, and I have done that. But I didn't realize there were so many people that did not realize that, no, Paul marches to his own drummer as he holds God's hand. That's what Paul does. So, anyway, it's been an interesting last couple of years. Anyway, number 3, everybody needs somebody. So true. I could not do anything without Diana. I need Diana. I certainly need Jesus Christ. I have about 3 or 4 friends that I need. I wish I had 1,400 friends that are on the Facebook friend account. But obviously they have blocked me or they've put me to sleep or whatever they do, snoozed me. But I'm always there for them. You know, hey, Paul, I want to talk to you and ask you to stop sharing your opinions. Anyway, here we go. Number 4, anybody that helps somebody influences lots of buddies. Isn't that true? You tell someone, and then they tell someone, and so on, and so on, and so on. And it was that a Breck hair shampoo You tell somebody, and then they tell somebody. That's true. And then somebody today will rise up and become somebody. That's delayed gratification. That's one of the things. Another involuntary thing teachers need to say. Involuntary. It's going to happen. Someday you're going to see this person, and my goodness, it'll be so awesome to see them married, have children, stay in touch with you. It's a total blessing. So, Lal, if you have a hard time believing in people, I need you to think about this. Number one, our disappointment in a few people should not stop us from believing in people. And I would say that was back in 2020 when a handful of police officers led to the death of George Floyd. Now, there are other things that led to death. Let's not just say the neck with the knee on it. That was not good. Not good, not good. Yet there were drugs in the system, and so let's just be careful. But what happened was all cops are bad. They're all bad. No, they're not. They're not. They're not bad. They're no more bad than any other group of people. There's always going to be one or two. Don't you know? One or two apples spoiled the bunch. You need to calm down, people. Police officers are needed. They're human beings. That's a hard job, a job I wouldn't want to do. Number two, a trusting heart is emotionally healthy. In his book, The Trusting Heart, Dr. Redford Williams, director of the Behavioral Medicine Research Center at Duke University Medical Center, writes, those who have a trusting heart are more likely to remain healthy throughout most of their lives and to live long. End of quote. He says that such a heart, quote, believes in the basic goodness of humankind, that most people will be fair and kind in relationships with others, end of quote. A soft heart is more likely to be a healthy heart. And I'm happy to say we just did an ultrasound and my heart's healthy. However, there's other parts of my body that are not doing well, and that's too personal to put on a podcast here. Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting several months to a couple of years to deal with. Anyway, moving on. Number three, we behave in light of our beliefs. If you don't like people or don't believe in people, you won't be able to fake it. That is true. I generally love people. I say generally because there are people that I challenge in my love. But if I'm going to be, not if, since I am a Christian, a believer, then love is really crucial to our faith. So we behave in the light of our faith. Therefore, I love people. I love people. They are all images of God. And yes, they're challenging at times, but I love people. Number four, a healthy marriage is built on positive expectations. Marcus Buckingham, senior president of the Gallup organization and author of Now, Discover Your Strengths, said that the number one sign of a healthy marriage is that spouses see each other more positively than other people do. At any time a partner esteems his or her spouse lower than outsiders do, it is a sign that there is trouble in the relationship. Yeah, so Diana knows me warts and all, and so, if she's not liking me than the other people, I'm in trouble. I'm really in trouble. So a healthy marriage is built on positive expectations. And so anytime a partner esteems his or her spouse lower than the outsiders do. Yeah. Well, I'm thankful that Diana doesn't do that. And then finally, number five, everybody, for principle number 10, expressing belief in people's potential encourages them to reach their potential. It is not enough to believe in people, to think they are tens. You need to express that belief. Philosopher poet Johann Wolfgang von Goethe said, quote, treat a man as he appears to be, and you make that man worse, but treat a man as if he already were what he potentially could be, and you make him what he should be. So everybody, think about your words. Think about your tone. Are you putting a 10 on that person's forehead when they walk through the door? Are you forgiving them for when they are not 10s? Because, again, 10 means perfect and no one's perfect. But think of them as a 10 and then go from there. Begin with the end in mind. Every choice you make is who you are, so choose wisely. Seek first to understand and be understood. And finally, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I care about you very much, and that's why I do this. Again, we have a Venmo account. It is in the description. We'd love to have your financial support. We're a mom and pop shop that's attempting to dig ourselves out of retiring 3 years before the full pension. And again, I did that because the principal said, keep Jesus Christ in the parking lot, Paul. And eventually I said, well, I'm going to the parking lot. Okay, God bless you, everybody. I love you. Thanks for listening. Share this. And till next time, we're going to get several Tuesdays going. So we'll see you Tuesday the 11th. Bye.